Imagine waking up in the Philippines, where your morning coffee is brewed in a cafe owned by a foreign brand. Your favorite TV show is a Korean drama, and the roads you travel on were built with foreign investments. No battles were fought, yet the landscape of your daily life has been subtly shaped by external forces. This is the essence of soft power, where nations extend their influence not through military might, but through culture, economy, and diplomacy. In 2024, the United States remained the largest source of remittances to the Philippines, accounting for 41% of the total inflows. Now, here's a question for you. Which country was the second largest source of remittances to the Philippines in 2024? Drop your answers in the comments below. As we delve into this video, we'll explore how 10 nations are weaving their presence into the fabric of the Philippines without firing a single shot. Stay tuned to uncover the subtle strategies of global influence at play. Country 10. China. China's influence in the Philippines has been a complex interplay of economic initiatives and geopolitical tensions. Through the Belt and Road Initiative, BRI, China invested in various infrastructure projects, aiming to strengthen economic ties. However, concerns over debt sustainability and transparency led to the Philippines withdrawing from several BRI projects, including major railway developments. Simultaneously, China's assertive actions in the South China Sea, such as the construction of artificial islands and the deployment of maritime forces, have escalated tensions with the Philippines. These actions challenge the Philippines' territorial claims and have prompted the country to seek stronger alliances with other nations to counterbalance China's growing influence. The situation underscores the delicate balance the Philippines must maintain between economic cooperation and safeguarding its sovereignty. Country 9. United States of America. While China builds islands in the South China Sea, the United States is embedding its presence in the Philippines through a blend of military agreements, cultural influence, and economic partnerships. The Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement, EDCA, signed in 2014, has been a cornerstone of this strategy, allowing the U.S. access to several Philippine military bases. Initially, 5 sites were designated, including Basa Air Base and Fort Magsaysay. In 2023, 4 additional sites were announced, such as Naval Base Camilo Osayas and Lallo Airport in Cagayan Province. These locations are strategically positioned near potential flashpoints like Taiwan and the South China Sea. Beyond military ties, American culture continues to permeate Filipino society. From fast food chains to Hollywood movies, the U.S. has a significant cultural footprint. English, a legacy of American colonization, remains one of the official languages, facilitating educational and professional exchanges. Moreover, the U.S. is a major destination for overseas Filipino workers, OFWs, with remittances playing a crucial role in the Philippine economy. This multifaceted relationship ensures that the U.S. maintains a strong influence in the Philippines without direct control. As the geopolitical landscape evolves, the Philippines finds itself balancing relationships with major powers. The U.S.'s approach of combining defense agreements with cultural and economic ties exemplifies a strategy of influence without occupation. However, this raises questions about sovereignty and the implications of such partnerships. Is this a mutually beneficial alliance, or does it risk compromising the Philippines' autonomy? The answer may depend on future developments in regional and global politics. Country 8. Japan. While other nations make headlines with grand gestures, Japan has been quietly weaving its influence into the very fabric of the Philippines. Through strategic investments and cultural exchanges, Japan's presence is felt in the infrastructure that supports daily life and the cultural experiences that enrich it. Japan's commitment to infrastructure development in the Philippines is evident in projects like the Metro Manila Subway and the Davao City Bypass Road. These initiatives, supported by the Japan International Cooperation Agency, JICA, aim to enhance connectivity and economic growth. The Metro Manila Subway, for instance, is set to revolutionize urban transit, while the Davao City Bypass Road will significantly reduce travel time in the region. Beyond bricks and mortar, Japan invests in the hearts and minds of Filipinos. Programs like the Asia Kakehashi Project offer Filipino students the opportunity to study in Japan, fostering mutual understanding and long-term relationships. Cultural initiatives, such as the Japan Foundation's arts and cultural exchanges, further deepen these ties. Through these efforts, Japan not only contributes to the Philippines' development, but also secures a lasting partnership built on shared values and mutual respect. Country 7. South Korea. While some nations deploy military might to assert influence, South Korea has masterfully employed the allure of its culture and technology to captivate the Philippines. The Korean Wave, or Hallyu, has swept through Filipino society, embedding itself in daily life. From binge-watching K-dramas like Crash Landing on You, to the ubiquitous presence of K-pop groups such as BTS and Blackpink, Filipino audiences have embraced Korean entertainment with fervor. This cultural affinity extends to cuisine, with dishes like kimchi and samgyeopsal becoming staples in Filipino households and restaurants. Beyond entertainment, South Korea has invested in the Philippines' technological and educational sectors. Initiatives like the establishment of remote work agencies by Korean edtech firms aim to enhance digital literacy and employment opportunities for Filipinos. Furthermore, collaborations in digital transformation and innovation signify a deepening partnership between the two nations. Through these multifaceted engagements, South Korea continues to strengthen its influence in the Philippines, not through coercion, but via the soft power of culture and technology. Country 6. France. While many nations vie for influence in the Philippines through overt economic or military means, France has adopted a more nuanced approach, intertwining its presence through cultural diplomacy, strategic investments, and defense collaborations. This multifaceted engagement has seen France emerge as a significant partner, with bilateral trade reaching $1.5 billion in 2024 and approximately 970 French-affiliated companies operating across various sectors in the Philippines. Notably, French shipping company CNC launched domestic services connecting Manila, Cebu, and Cagayan de Oro, enhancing logistics within the archipelago. Additionally, Air France reinstated direct flights between Paris and Manila in December 2024, a move anticipated to bolster tourism and business exchanges. Beyond commerce, France has deepened its ties through cultural and educational initiatives. The Fil France Feel French program exemplifies this, promoting French culture and language in the Philippines. Collaborations between French and Filipino institutions have facilitated academic exchanges, with programs supporting Filipino scholars in France and vice versa. In the realm of defense, the deployment of France's nuclear-powered aircraft carrier, Charles de Gaulle, for joint exercises with the Philippine Navy in the South China Sea underscores a commitment to regional security and maritime cooperation. These endeavors reflect France's strategic intent to solidify its influence in the Philippines through a blend of soft power and strategic partnerships. Country 5. Australia. While some nations assert their influence through economic investments or cultural exports, Australia has been steadily fortifying its presence in the Philippines through a blend of defense cooperation and educational initiatives. In 2025, the Australian Defence Force and the Armed Forces of the Philippines are set to conduct 20 joint exercises under the Joint Australian Training Team Philippines program, doubling the number from the previous year. These exercises, including the Philippines' inaugural participation in Australia's premier military exercise, Talisman Sabre, aim to enhance interoperability and readiness between the two nations. Such collaborations underscore Australia's commitment to regional stability and its strategic partnership with the Philippines. Beyond the military sphere, Australia has been instrumental in supporting the Philippines' educational and developmental goals. The Australia-Philippines Development Partnership Plan 2024 to 2029 emphasizes robust investment in the education system, particularly in skills development, to harness the Philippines' demographic dividend and reduce the risk of productivity stagnation. Additionally, the Direct Aid Program, administered by the Australian Embassy in the Philippines, funds projects focusing on children's welfare, women's empowerment, and environmental sustainability. Through these multifaceted engagements, Australia continues to solidify its role as a key partner in the Philippines' journey towards sustainable development and regional security. Country 4. Saudi Arabia. While some nations employ overt strategies to extend their influence, Saudi Arabia's approach in the Philippines is both profound and understated, rooted deeply in economic interdependence and shared spiritual values. In 2024, overseas Filipino workers, OFWs, sent home a record-breaking $38.34 billion in remittances, with Saudi Arabia being one of the top contributors, accounting for 6% of the total inflows. These remittances are not just numbers. They translate into improved livelihoods, education, and opportunities for countless Filipino families. The economic bond is further solidified by the presence of approximately 674,000 Filipinos working in Saudi Arabia, as reported in 2013, making it one of the largest destinations for Filipino migrant workers. Beyond economics, the spiritual connection between the two nations is equally significant. In 2023, nearly 7,500 Filipino Muslims undertook the Hajj pilgrimage to Mecca, facilitated by the exceptional dedication of Saudi authorities. This pilgrimage, one of the 5 pillars of Islam, is a profound spiritual journey that strengthens the cultural and religious ties between the Philippines and Saudi Arabia. The Saudi government's efforts in accommodating Filipino pilgrims, including the introduction of innovative services and the utilization of advanced technology, have been met with heartfelt gratitude from Philippine authorities. This blend of economic support and spiritual solidarity positions Saudi Arabia as a unique and influential partner to the Philippines. Country 3. United Arab Emirates. While some nations assert influence through military might or cultural exports, the United Arab Emirates, UAE, has quietly become an indispensable partner to the Philippines, primarily through economic collaboration and the vital contributions of overseas Filipino workers, OFWs. In 2024, OFWs sent home a record-breaking $38.34 billion in remittances, with the United Arab Emirates ranking among the top contributors. These funds are not just numbers on a balance sheet. They translate into tangible improvements in the lives of countless Filipino families, fueling education, healthcare, and small businesses across the archipelago. Beyond remittances, the UAE and the Philippines are on the cusp of finalizing a comprehensive economic partnership agreement, CPE, aiming to bolster trade and investment between the two nations. This agreement is poised to open new markets for Philippine products and attract more Emirati investments into sectors like renewable energy and infrastructure. As the UAE continues to diversify its economy and the Philippines seeks robust partners for growth, This alliance exemplifies how strategic economic partnerships can redefine traditional power dynamics. In this evolving landscape, one might ponder, is the UAE's subtle approach the new blueprint for global influence? Country 2. Russia. While many nations engage the Philippines through traditional avenues, Russia has been carving a distinct path, offering strategic alternatives in defense and energy sectors. In 2017, the Philippines and Russia signed a military technical cooperation agreement, encompassing provisions for weapons supplies, training, and joint programs. This collaboration has seen the Philippines considering Russian military equipment, including helicopters and submarines, as part of its modernization efforts. Such defense ties provide the Philippines with diversified options beyond its traditional allies. Beyond defense, Russia is exploring energy partnerships with the Philippines. Discussions have been held regarding the supply of Russian oil and liquefied natural gas, LNG, to the Philippines, aiming to provide stable and potentially more affordable energy sources. Additionally, Russia has expressed interest in assisting the Philippines with nuclear energy development, offering technical expertise and support. These initiatives signify Russia's intent to establish a multifaceted relationship with the Philippines, extending beyond traditional diplomacy. Cultural and educational exchanges further enrich this bilateral relationship. Programs facilitating student exchanges and language studies have been initiated, fostering mutual understanding between the two nations. Through these diverse engagements, Russia positions itself as a strategic partner, offering the Philippines alternative avenues for growth and cooperation. Country 1. Taiwan. While global powers often dominate headlines with grand gestures, Taiwan has been quietly and effectively deepening its ties with the Philippines through strategic economic collaborations and cultural exchanges. In 2024, Taiwan and the Philippines co-hosted the Cold Chain Industrial Collaboration Summit, focusing on enhancing agricultural logistics and infrastructure. This initiative led to a memorandum of understanding between Taiwan's Flutai Coendorfer Liditi and the Philippines' C&J Specialty Papers, aiming to develop smart cold chain logistics centers in the Philippines. Such partnerships not only bolster trade, but also signify Taiwan's commitment to supporting the Philippines' economic growth. Beyond economic ventures, Taiwan has been fostering cultural and educational connections. Programs like the Taiwan-Philippines Startup Exchange and various scholarship opportunities have enabled Filipino students and entrepreneurs to engage with Taiwan's advanced industries and academic institutions. These exchanges promote mutual understanding and pave the way for collaborative innovations. As Taiwan continues to invest in these multifaceted relationships, one might ponder, is this subtle yet impactful approach the blueprint for future international collaborations? These 10 nations, through various means of soft power, have established significant influence in the Philippines without resorting to military force. Understanding these dynamics is crucial for appreciating the complexities of international relations and the subtle ways in which power can be exercised. If you found this video insightful, please like, share, and subscribe to Discovering the Earth for more content on global affairs and cultural explorations. Don't forget to comment below with your thoughts on which country's influence surprised you the most.